Deaths. This new reporting is coming from multiple sources on Capitol Hill. He is due back at the White House this afternoon. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Appreciate it. Well, you see, so Chairman Milley has the audacity to predict how long it will take for a capital to fall. His prediction in Afghanistan was, of course, it would be 1.5 years, and it took 10 minutes. So we'll see how accurate that actually is.
How do they make these assessments of there's going to be 4,000 people killed or whatever?
Well, you could do.
How do they do that?
You can do war game exercises. The Pentagon is actually quite good at it, of red teaming and looking at the options, the capabilities of opposing forces, being on the offense, being on the defense, those types of things. Okay. So I'm sure those estimates are based on experience they've had.
Cool, because China's not cool.
So crazy.
And cool isn't the analysis.
That's exactly right.
Cool is not the level at which we should think about this. What I'm getting at is we are moving to action so quickly without the predicate.
Decision to have the energy policy that they have is making it impossible for, I think, NATO to be united in this. And so why are we doing this? Why are we, in a way, subsidizing their, green dreams in Germany, and the fact that they need to get natural gas? I mean, 40% of Europe's gas is coming from Russia.
Mm-hmm.
And we could do something to stop that. And we could also provide our own. We have enough natural gas. There were projects being built in Louisiana and so forth to start to get our gas over to Europe and try and counter that. Of course, that's all gone.
Yeah.
Who wants to invest long-term in energy in America when it's so volatile and we have these green monsters, I call them, who are ruining our energy policy? So this is very complicated, but in the end, Europe should care more than us.
Absolutely, they should. Will, to your point about someone's reflex being like, well, that's kind of cool, that's someone who isn't living in history, that thinks we're going to hit pause right now, that America is inevitably going to stay where it is, the ways of the world will stay where they are. Europe hit pause 30 years ago. Europe is a museum. They decided to gut their militaries to pay for their welfare states. They dropped their borders, didn't demand any sovereignty, and now they're defenseless. And we look around and say, why don't they do something about it? They couldn't do something about it if they wanted to. Not just because of their militaries, but because of the ethos of their countries and their leaders that don't even believe in themselves. What's to defend? We've already been invaded.
Right.
And so that sense isn't there, which is what's really scary. And if you're an autocrat like Putin or like Xi Jinping, now's the moment. Absolutely the moment.
It absolutely is.
Well, speaking of that,